Thank you for joining us for Rudder Renovations. Today I'll be showing you how to update kitchen lighting to go from this to a recessed light above the kitchen sink. What we used to have here was somebody had mounted an under the cabinet light, and so we decided to remove this and put this light in. The part in the video I'll show you is where I unscrewed this and then unwired it, and then that's where we'll start. A few tools that you might need for this is possibly a sheetrock saw or a razor blade to cut around for the new hole, a screwdriver to get the old box out, or maybe a pair of pliers depending on what kind of box it is, some wire strippers, and definitely some kind of a voltage meter to make sure that the power is not on. There's plenty of different options that you can go with. We decided to go with a 6-inch can for recessed lighting. There's 4 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches. So it all depends on what kind of look you're going for. And there's also different types of cans in the sense of the depth. So this is a shallow can. We're near an exterior wall, and the roof line is really close to the ceiling here. So you might want to take that into account when you're looking, as well as whether it can be in contact with insulation or not in contact with insulation. So it'll say non-IC if it can't be, and it'll say IC if it can be. So without further ado, let's get started, and we can show you how to start installing a recessed light. Once you get the old box removed, you can take your template that comes with the can. Make sure that it's not hitting the stud. There's no stud anywhere. And if there is, you'll have to adjust accordingly. So once you put it over the hole, you can take and draw or trace. Now you're ready to cut with your saw. Once you've gone and traced it out, you might want to put a plastic bag down before you start cutting things out, or get a tarp, that way it catches all your stuff to where it doesn't go into your sink. Remember when you're sawing to make sure that you're not sawing something that you shouldn't be above there, like the electrical line that you tucked up there, or any insulation that you don't want to cut or anything like that. And once you're through, you can pull the electrical line back out. Here, we'll see in a second. There, pull the electrical line down, make sure the power is off. Once you put it in the box, you can get a Romex connector that will hold the wire tightly. That way it doesn't rub or get pulled out. Once you have it snugged up, you can connect your electrical lines. In this application, we only have the hot, the neutral, and the ground. So I'm going to plug all 3 of those up. Once you have it all wired up, you can get the plate, put it back on there, and you'll be ready to go. Once you have it all wired up, you can go ahead and put it up in the ceiling. So sometimes it might be tight, so if you can test fit it and just see how it fits. The nice thing about these remodel cans is they have these little pins that you push up that will secure it and lock it in place. Now we got a can in. Now that you have your recessed fixture installed, it's time for you to choose what kind of baffle you want. Here we have an LED baffle, which can save you both time and money, or you can go with a more decorative baffle like the one we have here. Either way, you'll have an updated kitchen and added value to your home. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Rudder Renovations, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Either way, you'll have an updated kitchen, you'll have great skin, and you'll have all the athletic ability you could ever dream of. Will save you both time and money. Dang you, phone. All right. Oh. Now that you have, what am I going to say? Now that you have your burgie, all-in-one LED baffle, which will be it's time for you to choose what kind of burger, and hopefully some value to your life as well. Thank you for joining me for Knickknacks, Paddywhack, Give a Dog a Bone. Can't wait till this is over.